Hello everyone! My name is Beth and welcome back to my Dragon Age Inquisition Let's Play series. I've finished up all the stuff I want to get done in the hinterlands before we choose a side, so it's finally time to choose between the Templars and the mages. But also just kidding, because it was definitely always going to be a mages. Sorry Templars. No. Okay, so let's go start! Oh, Charter's here.
Good day.
Oh, nothing to say? That's too bad.
My Creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your grace. Touch me with fire that I be cleansed. Tell me I have sown.
Oh wait, come back. It's a really cool outfit you're wearing. I like it.
That mercenary band that joined the Inquisition, the Bull's Chargers, they've got a healer of their own. He showed me some tricks. Got a demon claw wound to stop festering faster than I'd ever seen.
I've heard good things about the Chargers. Polite and respectful they are.
Everyone's respectful around us. Never know when they might need their guts shoved back in.
So the one thing, coming to the chantry and they always just talking, it's annoying. The one thing I wish I had done, or remembered how to do, was there's a scene you can get with, oh stop it, how do I walk away so I can stop talking to you? Okay, good. Anyways, there's a little scene you can get where Mother Giselle is talking to a member of the Carta about lyrium contracts, and I'm not sure how to trigger that. I tried to Google it, and apparently there's a war table mission you can do, so hopefully I can do something like that once we're in Skyhold. Anyways, important things. To the war table! Ooh, let me put, let's do these. Secrets of Andraste. Interestingly, the runes in Alamari are Alamari in origin, belonging to the tribes who inhabited Ferelden almost 1,000 years ago. What is of greater interest, however, is that none of the runes translate intelligibly, meaning it is all in code. According to the translators, a reference to the Guardian also indicates an island off the northern coast. Most curious. I will continue translation efforts in the hope we can narrow this down further. Ooh, some gold for that one. Let me check the other two. Red Jenny says, drop and grab. The papers we received from Sarah's friends document Lord's sabotage of a rival's marriage. Quite the scandalous affair. Very useful in playing our influence. So that one just got us some more influence. And choose a successor in Leeds, which again, I'm not going to read. I read them all once, and I don't know, I kind of found them pretty boring, to be honest. So I won't bother with any of those right now. We're going to skip right to almost pick Champions of the Just. That is not the right one. In Hushed Whispers. Note, choosing the mages will make it impossible to work with the Templars, which is tragic. I wish that there was a halfway point, as I mentioned before, but it is the game. Redcliffe Castle and the mages who could close the breach are under control of Master Alexis, a Venatori cultist with an unhealthy interest in Trevelyan and the power to reorder time itself. He has kindly invited Trevelyan to the castle alone to negotiate. It's an obvious trap, but Liliana and her agents can infiltrate the castle and remove the Venatori threat while Alexis' attention is diverted. A dangerous game, but it's our best chance. We're gonna do it.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
Isn't that kind of him? What does Alexius say about me? He's so complimentary that we are certain he wants to kill you.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die, and we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages, and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister...
Has outplayed us.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Other than the main gate, there's got to be another way into the castle. A sewer? A watercourse? Something.
There's nothing I know of that would work.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Focus their attention on Trevelyan, while we take out the Tevinters. It's risky, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Oh no, we're definitely doing this. I did do a run to go after the Templars. I may have already mentioned, I'm not sure. But anyways, and it was a really fun new experience because I picked the mages almost every time. But it was a really good storyline. I actually quite liked it. But I just can't pick the Templars. I can't do it. So, in Hushed Whispers, did I read all this already? Oh, I did. Yes. We're going to confirm it. It's happening. Oh, exciting. So I'm going to take the original Varric, Cassandra, and Solus. I've taken, I think, everybody else at various points, and I just really kind of like their interactions. There's not many, but I like them.
Announce us.
The Magister's invitation was for Mistress Trevelyan alone. The rest will wait here.
If my friends can't enter, then I won't go in either.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Of course she'd trust you, Alexius. I'm sure lots of people put their lives in your hands. You have one of those faces.
Yes, the Magisterium tells me that so often. Shall we begin our talks? The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Don't bother. I know that you invited me here to kill me.
If you believe that, I marvel that you chose to come anyway.
She knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
Your son is concerned that you're involved in something terrible.
So speaks the thief. Do you think you can turn my son against me? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
What do you know about the Divine's death?
It was the Elder One's moment, and you were unworthy even to stand in his presence.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
Blah, blah. My cult is better than yours. I've heard it 1,000 times.
Well, you know, it's a chance for the Imperium to really one-up that whole starting the Blight thing.
He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Varric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this woman's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
No!
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
Watch out!
Oh.
Displacement. Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Did we go forward in time or back, and how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
What was Alexius trying to do?
I believe his original plan was to remove you from time completely. If that happened, you would never have been at the Temple of Sacred Ashes or mangled his Elder One's plan. I think your surprise in the castle hall made him reckless. He tossed us into the rift before he was ready. I countered it. The magic went wild, and here we are. Make sense?
It just seems so insane.
I don't even want to think about what this will do to the fabric of the world. We didn't travel through time so much as punch a hole through it and toss it into the privy. But don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you.
Then let's go.
I'm right behind you.
I feel like that little cutscene took a couple of awkward angles and it made me giggle a bit. But, let's see, I wonder where we ended up. Could it be a horrifying nightmare future? I wonder. Anything else around in here? No. No cells. No, I don't think I want those yet. Oh, wait. Maybe that's the only option.
Alexius has made a dreadful mess of this place, hasn't he?
I didn't see this part of the castle.
It was covered in the tackiest carvings of wolves and dogs I'd ever seen. This is not an improvement.
Nope. Ah, yes. Floors littered in skeletons. Good times, I'm sure. Nothing bad happened here at all. Great. It's a little tricky to keep track of where you are in here, I think. But that's okay. Luckily, there's really not too many options. It's just a matter of not backtracking.
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me. My tears are my sins, my sins, my sins. Andraste guide me, Andraste guide me.
Lisas. Hello? Do you remember me?
Andraste blessed me, Andraste blessed me.
Poor fellow. Oop, Dorian, get out of my way. Scoot, man. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I have any equipment for Dorian. What did he... Oh, that'll work. Wouldn't he appreciate being put in Canary clothing? Maybe later. So you'll do for now.
What now?
I don't think I've ever knocked them off before. That's funny. Okay, let's go this way first. Kirk. Did I miss you? Oh, I did. Sorry.
Andraste Sacred Knickers, you're alive. Where were you? How did you escape?
We didn't escape. Alexius sent us into the future.
Everything that happens to you is weird.
You might be right about that.
I'm always right, and when I'm not, I lie about it. So, what are you doing here? Or did you come back just to trade quips with me?
We get to Alexius, and I just might be able to send us back to our own time. Simple, really.
That may not be as easy as you think. Alexius is just a servant. His Elder One assassinated the Empress and led a demon army in a huge invasion of the South. The Elder One rules everything. What's left of it, anyway. Alexius is really not the one you need to worry about.
I promise you, Varric. We'll make sure none of this happens.
I'm pretty sure you're crazy. Or I'm crazy. Either way, it's a nice thought. You want to take on Alexius? I'm in. Let's go.
Alright. I think Cassandra was on the other side, or is she up here? Do I want to go down? Go to the other side first. There's no one in here. Oh, Fiona.
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Fiona, is that really you?
What's left of me?
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
We have to get out of here. Go back in time.
Please, stop this from happening. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
I promise I will do everything in my power to set things right.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
Poor Fiona. Being eaten by a rock. Bad way to go. Don't think. Okay, great. Else in here. Back around we go.
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Oh, I already got turned around. I already went down that way. Well, we'll try the other stairway there, I guess. Cassandra and Solus are here somewhere. They must be found.
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water.
Cassandra.
You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
I'm not back from the dead, Cassandra. I just got... Well, this is hard to explain.
I was there. The Magister obliterated you with a gesture.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time. Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
If Dorian is right and can actually reverse the spell, then yes.
None of this will happen. Andraste, please let that be true.
Poor Cassandra.
Alexius locked himself in the throne room. That is where we'll find him.
Oh, did I miss Solus? Alright, we got that one. to go there somehow. Oh, how convenient.
Well, it's nice to do something constructive for a change.
Just like old times.
Maybe I don't have Solus, 'cause that would be a 5th party member. Now I can't remember. Ah, yes.
Take a look around. See if there's anything we can use.
So many corpses. It's a good future. Everyone's happy to be here. So much loot. Ooh, reading the journals and stuff that you find in this place just adds to the creepy level of it all. Make sure I've got potions. Where's Varric? Nope, Dorian. Where? That's it here. Just make sure I did not miss anything, I don't think. Let's not look too closely around the torture chambers. It's gross.
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
That still doesn't make him a god.
Ah! There is no god but the Elder One. The Maker is dead. Say it.
Never. I'll die a good Andrastian before living a second as one of you.
Oh. Oh wow.
I'm surprised they left her alive this long. Poor woman.
I wonder if I could have saved her if I came in earlier. Oh my. What was it? Just blanked.
How did Trevelyan know of the sacrifice at the temple? Answer!
Never.
There's no use to this defiance, little bird. There's no one left for you to protect.
You're wasting your breath.
Talk! The Elder One demands answers.
He'll get used to disappointment.
You will break.
I will die first. Or you will.
You're alive.
You're safe now.
Forget safe. If you came back from the dead, you need to do better than safe. You need to end this. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did...
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
I don't like what they did with Liliana's face for this.
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
I mean, obviously she's been tortured and is older, but I feel like they just made her look really weirdly old, like they did with the Divine. Not a good choice. But that's okay. We're gonna save her. And everyone. Except for probably these unfortunate persons.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be in the nicer part of the castle, if there is one.
Oh. Let's go find the breach. Hey, get out of my way!
Make it take you!
Oh.
One more for me!
Oh, rude. Oops. That's okay. I also kind of wish that there was some way to find out really what happened with Cullen and Josephine, because they aren't really mentioned. I don't think. Now that I'm saying that, it's possible. No? Oh, we gotta hold it down, that's right. It's possible that they are mentioned in one of the codexes that I've forgotten about. But again, this is one of those moments where, did I read it in fanfiction or is it in the actual game? Kind of gets blurred.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No! Don't hurt me, Linnea. You...
Did I save him? Did he already die?
This is madness. Alexius can't have wanted this.
Come up on some potions. Before we go. Any other hidden things up here?
breach. It's...
everywhere.
The Elder One and his Venatori. They are the ones who opened the breach.
Look at the statue. I never noticed that before. Alright, well, let's find some treasure. Oh, please. Ah, bugger. Sandra, get them. Maybe there's no treasure. Forgot how many there were.
Goodbye!
Where's my thing? Can I get up there? I don't think so. Ooh, let me just take a moment to save. Lots of places to go down here.
I am not a child. I can resist you. No!
Why did he do that? We could have helped him.
We will help him by making sure this never happens. He resisted that demon to the last.
Kind of wish they just left Connor out of it almost entirely, because I did not understand those references until I actually had played Origins. And it just felt kind of weird to see him in there. Because the Inquisitors probably never heard of them before. Oh, did I miss one? Nope, okay, I failed.
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Sure I'm not missing anything.
Watch out!
Oh.
Drop
Drive them out!
Great.
What in Andraste's name is that? Hold on to it. I want to look at it later.
Don't even know what I looted. Oh, red lyrium shards. That's right. Gotta unlock the door. I think it's up here.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Let's look around. In the meantime, find some more red Templars and steal the red shards. Save that if we need it later. There's a couple of shield bash walls, isn't there? Maybe? Maybe I made that up?
Try to take out that enchanter quickly. Block them from coming up the stairs!
Make it take you!
That's really smart. I'm gonna put this little...
Hold still! I could really go for some light reading.
What is strategy when you can just hit everything until it dies? That's how I like to play games. Just like all the skeletons that are just quietly sitting here. They just stopped one day. It's very depressing. Alright. What else is along here?
What happened here?
Venatory decorating at its finest.
Is that a door? That's not a door. That's a door.
They haven't noticed us yet. Good opportunity to look for higher ground.
Dorian, you always want me to be stealthy, but like, I just want to hit them.
Kill the enchanter!
Oh, that one.
May Andraste have mercy on your souls. No one else will.
sure there's a shield bash area somewhere. Is it there? Oh, well, let's go see what's in these doors. Oh, there it is. Hello. Which one is Cassandra's? This one. Let's go here first. Ooh, and another secret door. Oh, oh. Wrong room. No. Is that all? Fine. Back to the other shield bash. Oh, there we go. Anything in here? Feel like there should have been. Okay, so maybe this door down here. Come from here already? Yes, we did. Sure, we got everything. Oh, what's in this corner? Oh, we can't get there. That's a shame. Oh, turned around. Pardon me.
Are they afraid? Let's try to take them by surprise.
I don't want to be sneaky, Dorian. Oh.
The Venatori severance package stinks.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
So the voice actor who voices Dorian actually voices some minor characters in the newest Warcraft expansion, and the very first time that I heard him, he also said something very Dorian-like, and it completely threw me. I was like, what's happening? Dorian? Where? Why? What? I loved it a lot, actually.
Look at what you've done, Alexius. All this suffering. And for what?
For my country, for my son. But it means nothing now. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
I'll admit, I expected a bit more fight out of you.
Alas, I am not the foe you remember. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, that is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
Hand over the amulet and we let him go.
Let him go and I swear you'll get what you want.
I want the world back.
No. No!
I gave... Victory is impossible! So much for the mighty Inquisition!
Where did you go? Don't hide in the shadows. What is this?
This will be my apology! Where are your assassins this time?
Just open a rift? Ugh.
Your death will be my apology! Victory is impossible! The Elder One will destroy us both! Your efforts are futile! This world's already lost! Tell me again how you're gonna... Tell me again how you...
Time's up.
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
This Alexius was too far gone, but the Alexius in our time might still be reasoned with.
I suppose that's true. This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible! You must go now! The Elder One.
You have to hurry. This is bad. We'll hold the main door. Once they break through, it's all you, Nightingale.
I can't let you kill yourself for me. There must be another way.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have hours. Though darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die! You'll have to do better than that.
Put aside all claim to Redcliffe and we let you live.
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Well, I'm glad that's over with. Or not.
Grand Enchanter, imagine how surprised I was to learn you'd given Redcliffe Castle away to a Tevinter Magister.
King Alistair.
Especially since I'm fairly sure Redcliffe belongs to Arl Tegan.
Your Majesty, we never intended...
I know what you intended. I wanted to help you. But you've made it impossible. You and your followers are no longer welcome in Ferelden.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I know you are a mage, but consider how these rebels have acted. They must be conscripted, not coddled.
I've known a lot of mages. They can be loyal friends if you let them. Friends who make bad decisions, but still loyal.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
We'll discuss this later.
I'll pray that the rest of the Inquisition honors your promise then.
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
I'd take that offer if I were you. One way or another, you're leaving my kingdom.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
We're not monsters. We can control ourselves without any outside help.
This is not an issue of self-control. Even the strongest mages can be overcome by demons in conditions like these. You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision, I support it. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Okay, Cullen. Ooh.
Thank you. I'd be honored to help with the plan.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make her willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Okay. I am finished for the day. That was a very exciting time. Yeah, we lost some approval points with Cassandra and with Sarah especially, but I'm pretty sure in conversation we can get that back up a little bit, which is always nice. So I think next time I will start off just by talking to everybody, because it's always good to talk to people after you've had a few new adventures. And then we will seal the breach and just see what's going to happen next. I just wonder. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this. I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye!